EA Sports, within the game. Yep, you've got one guy going boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
They asked for then. What sense does that fucking make? All right, let's go.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you draw your quarterback? Make sure you see your guys open before you deliver.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run again here with Robinson. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Is this bringing back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard against those types of teams.
Well, they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Robinson on a give right side. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Gone. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's #4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
The numbers from McLaurin a week ago. 6 catches, 67 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here, because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The numbers for Sanders last week, 17 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete, that's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Moyer. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Moyer. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Bullshit. Trade your way.
That's on the tackle, Panay Sewell. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Moyer. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it pulled up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Let's go now.
They'll try and throw for it here. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. Now Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Goff's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Myers' kick is good, and it's 3-0 Washington. But both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Moyer, he's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA. On to the second quarter. Mexico City in possession. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Bullshit, bro.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 75. And the Diablos have taken the lead.
Oh, shit.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
On 1st down, Moyer. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw again. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. After the sack on 1st down, Goff. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Goff. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
As a quarterback, you got to be cautious. You got to understand where the pressure is going to come from. This time, it's a cornerback coming after him. And this time, the cornerback just a bit late getting to him. The penalty assessed.
Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 33 yards that time.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they're going to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now this out and set to go for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Diablos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Goff. And he'll just get rid of it.
Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On third down, Robinson. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Diablos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Parkey with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the 2nd half. Now Goff on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He finds his man. Complete. That's Young. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Robinson with another carry. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Sanders, touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And, oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it off, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He is wide open.
There on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Short of the first by a few yards. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Yes.
So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think the teams that are...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Goff. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Odafe Oweh with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
I think we've seen this before. someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Diablos are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Finding space at the 40. Look at the big man rumble. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
Golf, and you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Touchdown,
He better not call
Washington.
no fucking pass interference, neither.
A great play there. 29 yards. And the Commanders
That's
are
bullshit.
into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
That's some bullshit.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because Not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving,
What's wrong with
ball
you?
control,
Oh, my
you
God.
name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This has 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. And
They is praying. No, the fuck, that's a linebacker.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, we get a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw again. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, gone. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They're just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Goff. Complete, it's Dodson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Goff. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Goff looking to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off an autopilot right now. Okay, get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire. But at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders at the middle. Down to about the 37. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Diablos are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. To throw again on second down. Goff looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Young. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Able to connect with Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is something we've seen before.
Oh, man,
We've seen a
my
defense
God.
bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Going for the deep ball. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 35 yards. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to... prevent they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Moyer. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no.
They cheated. They will not let me run up
for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moyer to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on.
some arm strength, my guy. wouldn't trade nobody. Yeah. Fuck, I clear my cat.